Hey, welcome back. We are on chapter 22 of our Acts recap, so let's dive in. And here's a question for you to think about as we recap this chapter. What is your go-to response when people attack your faith? So, as we start off in Acts 22, we see Paul standing on the temple steps, and there's an angry crowd wanting to kill him. And the Roman commander's like, yeah, you can go ahead and talk. Paul raises his hand. The crowd gets quiet. He begins to speak in Hebrew. That's when they really got quiet. So he tells his story, his credentials. He talks about his Jewish credentials. He even talks about the persecution of Christians that he was a part of. And he talks about his experience on the road to Damascus. And he also mentions his calling to the Gentiles. So the crowd's listening intently. They're really, they're listening to what he says, and then he says one word that changes the atmosphere again. Gentiles. He speaks about the Gentiles, and the crowd is ready to cast him off, stone him, kill him, whatever. They are just in a rage. So how do we take this and apply it to the church today? We need to know that our strongest, most powerful response when somebody attacks our faith is always going to be our testimony. It's always going to be, this is who I was. This is what happened. This is my behavior. This is how God changed my life. That's how we're going to get people to listen. Excuse me. And if possible, we need to bring it down and speak their language. And I don't necessarily mean language per se, but we need to speak in a way they will understand. And, there's going to be opposition, so you got to be prepared for that. But we have to know that to make a difference, to let people understand, we're not just saying things to change, to help them see who Jesus is. We want to show them through our testimony.